Terrence deposits $300 into a new savings account. The account earns interest at a rate of 2.18 every year. How much does Terrence have at the end of the first 2 years, including interest? We are going to use the formula I equals PRT. The principal is 300. The percentage is 2.8, but if you remember the Dr. Pepper, you have 2.18. We're going to take 2 hops to the left, which becomes 0.0218. So times 0.0218, and we are going to do it for 2 years. All right, so we do 300 times 2. 300 times 2 is 600. So now we have 600 times 0.0218. 8 times 0, 0. 8 times 0, 0. 6 times 8 is 48. Placeholder. 1 times 0, 0. 1 times 0, 0. 1 times 6 is 6. 2 placeholders. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 6 is 12. We add it up. 0, 0, 8, 10, 3, 1. Okay, then we have to go 4 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get $13.08, but that's the interest. So we have to take and add 300 plus $13.08. We get $3.13.08, which is C. All right, let's take a look at number 2. Okay, on number 2, it says Trey, Kirk, Billy, and Alfred were assigned a group report to summarize a science project. The group report had a mandatory 20-page link. Trey completed 35% of the summary. So if we do, every percentage is out of 100, so 35 over 100 equals x over 20. So I do 35 times 20. Bring down the 0. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 700. 700 divided by 100 is 7. So Trey did 7 pages. All right, and Kirk did 2/5 of it. So we're going to say 20 times 2/5. We can simplify the diagonal. 4 times 2 is 8. Kirk did 8. And Billy completed 1,500 of the summary. So we're going to say 20 times 1,500. 5 times 0, 0. 5 times 10. 5 times 2 is 10. Placeholder, 1 times 0, 0. 1 times 2 is 2. We add it up. We get 300. But you have to put in your hops. So 0.15 is 3. All right, so now we want to figure out how many Alfred has to do. 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 8 is 18. Now 20 minus 18 is 2. A. Okay, let's take a look at number 3. On number 3, it says a jewelry store paid $75 for a necklace at wholesale cost. The store will sell the necklace for $2.50. What is the percent markup? So we are going to do big minus small over original equals percent over 100. So the big is $2.50. So $2.50 minus 75. It originally cost 75, so equals x over 100. I have to do 250 minus 75. Gotta borrow. We get 5. We're going to borrow again. 14 minus 7 is 7. We get 175. Now 175 times 100 is like saying 175 with 2 zeros. Now we have to divide by 75. So 17500 divided by 75. It can go in there 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 7 is 14. Plus 1 is 15. I subtract. I get 250. We're going to go in there 3 times. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 7 is 21. Plus 1 is 22. We subtract. We get 5. We get 2. So we get 250 again. This is starting to turn into a pattern. So we notice that this is going to repeat. So even if I added a decimal and a 0, it would be a 3 with a line over it, which is the same as 233 and 1/3%. All right, let's take a look at number 4. It says the staff at Baywood Country Club prepares tables for a wedding reception. They are able to prepare 6 tables in 45 minutes. How many tables can the staff prepare in 4 hours? We are just going to set up a proportion. So we're going to have 6 tables over 45 minutes. And we have to figure out how many minutes are in 4 hours. So there's 60 minutes in an hour. So 60 times 4 is 240. So we have 240 minutes. Okay, we do the cross product rule. So we're going to do 240 times 6. So 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So we have 1440 divided by 45. We're going to go in there 3 times. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. We have to borrow. We get 90. We're going to go in there again 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. We get 32. All right, the last one. Okay, it says Rosalie bought 4 books that each cost $15.75. So we're going to have to do $15.75 times 4 first. And she used a coupon for 20% off her purchase, and she paid a sales tax of 8%. Round to the nearest cent, what was the final cost of Rosalie's books? All right, 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 7 is 28, plus 2 is 30. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 3 is 23. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. We get $63. So we're going to do 20% off. So set up a proportion. 20 over 100 equals x over 63. So 63 times 20. Drop down the 0. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. So we have 1,260. And we are going to divide that by 100. That just becomes $12.60. So you do 63 minus 1260. We got to borrow. This becomes a 10. This becomes a 2. And we get $50.40. Okay, so last step. We got to set in the tax. 8 over 100 equals x over $50.40. So 50.4 times 8. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 0 is 0, plus 3 is 3. 8 times 5 is 40. 1D plus 0D is 1D. But you divide by 100, so 2 more hops. You get $4.03. Now, you take your tax and you add it. So $4.03 gets you 3, 4, 4, 5. 54.43, which is C.